After an incident with Chitty Ipkimes and his sister about her interference in their relationship, Rayne leaves the group on 90-day FIANCE, before the 90 days. Vanja, a newbie, is going to Croatia to meet Bozo, her baller love. When Niles Valentine breaks the awful news to Matilda, he hopes that a shopping spree and a ring will be enough to keep her going. Additionally, Faith consents to give Lauren Allen another chance under certain restrictions. In this recap of Season 7, Episode 7, Maybe in Another Life, we'll dissect everything. Rayne furiously attacks Chitty Ipkimes and his family in 90-Day Fiancé. When Chitty Ipkimes declines Rayne's invitation to stay in a hotel with her on 90-Day Fiancé, she becomes furious with him. When she puts pressure on him, Chitty objects, claiming that he needs time to pack and get ready. Rayne confronts him and chastises him for pursuing his sister's favor. According to Rayne, she has always anticipated having sister issues. Amidst the reign of horror, Chitty's brother-in-law enters the bedroom. As they all yell at one another, his sister then enters the battle carrying a terrified infant on her hip. Rayne is the one who yells the loudest, though. As she makes charges against his sister, she orders Chitty to defend her. However, Chitty's violent rage overwhelms her. According to her, there was no program when Earth first started, and shouts that Chitty won't see her again as he storms off into the night. Rayne sobs in the car and declares she will get over the hurt, while Chitty is depressed, but maybe a bit relieved. 90-Day Fiancé, novice Vanja risks love. Vanja is new to 90-Day Fiancé this season. Vanja, who calls herself a Jill of all trades, works as a sales consultant, a vegan baker, a belly dancer, and a permanent makeup artist. In addition, she performs belly dancing while eating fire. She was born in Bosnia and grew up witnessing the horrors of war. Currently residing in Orlando, Florida, she visited her native country and came across Croatian basketball player Bozo on a dating app. Even though they were unable to meet in person, they have been in contact ever since. Vanja acknowledges that Bozo abandoned her early on and confessed to being in another relationship. However, he returned a few months later, unmarried and prepared to start dating again. Vanja tells her cousin and friend that she is anxious, but is adamant about going to meet her baller. He now lives with his mother, so she obtained a place of her own. After donning her heels, she makes her way to the airport. However, it appears that Bozo is not returning her calls. Because of the previous events, she fears the worst, but nevertheless boards the aircraft. Prior to the 90-day period, Niles purchases time with Matilda. Niles Valentine bravely tasted Ghanaian food on 90-Day Fiancé. He had some gastrointestinal problems the next morning, despite the fact that he enjoyed it. Though she feels a little let down that they didn't go all the way, Matilda consoles him. He had to maintain his composure, Niles explains, because having too much sex too soon in a previous relationship led to its breakdown. On the beach, the couple has a good time. When he refuses to handle a sea urchin, Matilda makes fun of him. As they leave for a day of shopping, Matilda tells him about the wedding arrangements she has previously made. Niles Valentine finds it difficult to be honest with Matilda. This short wedding, let alone one with 200 people, is not what he wants. Niles takes Matilda to a nail salon and spends money on a skirt. He goes shopping by himself and purchases an engagement ring for Matilda at a jewelry store. When he says he wants to wait for the wedding, he hopes the bling would make it less painful. Faith and Lauren Allen, a TLC couple, make another attempt. On 90-Day Fiancé, Lauren Allen has begun taking antibiotics. Now that he's on the road to recovery, he texted Faith to ask if they could talk. Faith consents to speak. However, he feels uneasy speaking in his hotel room. She proposes that they go for a stroll. Faith buys sticks of fried bananas. It's a bit of a strange snack choice given the topic of discussion. Lauren acknowledges that he was undoubtedly having extramarital affairs, once a week on average. Faith deems his adultery and the subsequent sexually transmitted disease alarming. Faith is reluctant to refer to him as her partner. To her family in particular, she doesn't believe Lauren when he says that his days of being promiscuous are past, but consents to give him another opportunity to demonstrate it. For the time being, she will inform her family that he is only a friend. Brian Muniz excessive behavior with Ingrid in 90 Day Fiancé. Brian Muniz and Ingrid are feeling a little closer after their day at the spa. Ingrid actually wants him to get to know her pals. After meeting the kid, Brian uses this as a chance to cross off another connection curve item. It surprises Ingrid's friends a little that she is seeing an elderly man in a wheelchair. Additionally, they harass them for not having sex yet. Brian tells them that, often on the first night, he has banged a number of Brazilian beauties throughout the years. Ingrid on 90 Day Fiancé is unaware of this. However, she accepts his claim that he wanted a committed relationship with her and was prepared to postpone his satisfaction with her. Brian initiates intimacy by using her friend's support. He gives her some sexy knickers, and as soon as she tries them on, he rips his pants off. Brian jumps right in and gives her a massage, even though she is obviously uncomfortable. However, we find out that once he acknowledged not having a condom, Ingrid applied the brakes and didn't want him to do something else. Tiger Lily Taylor will return to Texas before the 90 days. Tiger Lily Taylor on 90 Day Fiancé is tired. Adnan Abdelfattah, her spouse, is able to shake hands with women while cavorting in a shirt that is unbuttoned down to the bottom. However, she is constrained by his regulations regarding who she can contact and how she can dress. Tiger Lily gets out of the car as soon as the newlyweds reach Petra for their honeymoon. The brother of Adnan attempts to console her. She starts to cry, though, since she feels choked. Adnan takes advantage of the situation to comfort her while deftly hiding her 4-hour hairstyle with a headscarf. After Tiger Lily accepts his apology, the two take in Petra's splendor and a camel ride. Tiger Lily acknowledges that she likes to ride a variety of vehicles. Shay and Cruz worry about how they would manage long distance as they wait for Adnan's spousal visa when the pair and their entourage return. The two sob later in the hotel and acknowledge that they have a challenging journey ahead of them. Until the next time.